everything?
Fabulous.
Hello, darlings.
Fabulous.
I want to say that in that tone of voice. Hello, darlings.
Darlings.
April. Hello. And Mod 901. Oh, no funky names yet. Let's see if anybody comes in here with funky names. So I know I'm a little bit late, but oh my God, y'all, I forgot how much content was on this one last episode. Like they saved all the best for last. I was just
God, I wish they would have split up some of that stuff.
It was a lot.
Yes.
They gave a lot of information on this one. Mm-hmm. Kimmy Ann. Hello. Kimmy Ann, how are you? Welcome. I have one. So what did you think? What was your thoughts on the actual this episode?
So damn glad it's over.
Yeah. and
is that bad?
And there's four couples that we know are coming back. And I know of a couple, but I really hope that there's one that does not. And I don't want to be mean when I say it, but I really don't think that there's any more left for Brittany. And I keep wanting to call him Carlos. He looks like a Carlos. They don't need to come back.
No, I don't think they need to come back. Are we starting with them? Because I've got things to say about them.
Actually, if you want to get them out of the way, I'm glad with that.
Yeah, let's get them out of the way. It is pretty sad when your storyline now has become, I'd like to have a threesome with my girlfriend from jail and my now current husband. And even your girlfriend from jail is sort of like, I don't know.
She's apprehensive. Yeah, she's not sure.
Yeah.
She didn't even want to intrude in like their marriage and intervene. And I don't blame her because he's always been so jealous.
Right. And now they're finally on he was jealous of her. He's always been jealous a lot, but they finally have gotten to a place where she's over at the house when he's not home. And
I bet now he's really going to be jealous.
Oh my God, absolutely. Maybe that's the next storyline is again, we're crossing sister wives.
Please don't say that. Don't say that.
It's going to be sister wives, and it's going to be the two of them. And they're all going to live happily ever after, doing whatever it is that they do.
Yeah, I'm not sure that they are.
Yeah, I'm
really not.
I'm really hoping that their storyline. I think that we've seen the end. They seem like they're happy. They seem like they're together.
As far as I'm concerned, that is where their story ends. Unless something weird and crazy happens, like it needs to end right there.
Yes,
because here's their conversation in the car. And they're probably not in order. I'll be honest, because I was having a hard time even just getting them up there. It's just say you want at the very end, he says, just say you want your cake and eat it too. And that's essentially what she does want.
That's exactly what she wants.
She's like, and the sooner these two jump on board, the better. He's not fooling me. I think she's saying he really wants to, but he's not admitting it. And then she's getting her. She gave her a while she's getting dressed in her bathing suit. She's like telling her about while you're in there, let's talk about this threesome thing. And she goes, "What threesome thing?" And the girl's like, she's like, "That's news to me." And I'm thinking, why do you keep pushing this? That's not
because she wants her cake and eat it too, just like you said. That's what she wants.
Well, yeah, that's definitely what she wants. Meep. Hello, Meep 6.
Hello, Meep 6.
That is definitely what she wants, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's kind
of their storyline. I think is done. I think that they tried to get like that whole mom drama going. That didn't seem to keep people engaged.
No.
I say, okay, be happy. But. They're going to be missing that income, that's for sure. Put them on Pillow Talk. That's what they need to be. They need to now be
put them up. Did you just say put them on Pillow Talk?
Yeah, put them on Pillow Talk. They're put them on. Well, that's right. That's a whole other.
This one still shot that I got of him. I don't know what is wrong with his eye right here. I don't know if it's just the way I caught it or what. But she's talking to her and she goes, "Oh, I've been ready." And he goes, "Don't think I don't see what you're doing." He sees that they're trying to convince him. Now she's gotten Amanda on board with this threesome thing.
Right.
And he's going, "How can I say no?" Well, I'm sorry about your eye. I don't know what happened there. Marcelino, I did not intentionally take that horrible screenshot of you. It just came out that way.
It's going to end up on TikTok of people that were actually robots.
But literally, when he says, "How can I say no?" Well, you just say no.
Yeah,
I mean, he could throw a fit about it, but I think that she's making it very apparent that she has unfinished business, so to speak. And I'm just like, really?
Right.
Like, what is your unfinished business? Because, I mean, you were just on a vacation, a staycation sort of situation with your husband. Rooster beds. Oh, my gosh. Well, hello, lovely.
Hello, rooster beds. Nice. Rooster beds.
Rooster beds. I wonder who that could be.
It's rooster beds. Oh, that's
great.
great.
Wait, 901 says, "I don't think her husband wants to be the ham in their sandwich." Well, 901, you are a slick one. You are a slick one. I think you might be right, though.
But Suzy, wasn't it at one point where he was like, "Am I going to even be able to participate? Because I didn't even think that she liked me that way."
Right. Well, and I have a little part of a video because I don't know if you remember back in the day when she was first talking about this with him. Yo, Rubits.
Yo, Rubits.
Y'all are funny. Rubits. That's a good one.
Yo, Rubits. Yeah.
I did actually do like a little, because if you pay attention to Marcelino, and I always thought this was funny. Hold on. I think it automatically mutes us, but I'm going to pull it up. Just watch what he does with a cigarette. If this is I think I got everything in this little video, but watch Marcelino's cigarette when they start talking, because I'm like, dude, yeah, she just made you speechless.
Your girlfriend, and now you can be my friend for the benefits. At this point, I think Brittany establishes those boundaries and limits. Perfect.
Every time I see that freaking part of that video, I die laughing. So I'm like, Marcelino.
Poor Marcelino.
He's like, wait, what did I just see? What just happened?
And you know what? I cannot believe, Suzy, that video is from 3 years ago.
Can you? I can't either. I can't believe it's been that long.
And it's funny because they're going to end up going back and watching this season. And it is going to be, oh, so it wasn't, it was my wife who has been pushing for this.
Well, yeah. I mean, he hasn't been pushing for it. Remember, he
no. But I think that he's always thought that it was her ex-girlfriend.
Oh, Amanda.
I think he always thought it was Amanda.
I think in the beginning it was Amanda, because she, at one point she says, well, I thought that when I got out of prison, I was going to come back and, Brittany and I were going to start a relationship like on the outside. And she goes, and boom, she's with this Marcelino guy.
Right.
Like, excuse me.
Right.
Oh, hell no. Y'all didn't yell. Wait, what? I didn't yell at you? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Eileen.
Hi, Eileen. Oh, hi, Cheyenne. No, you are Shaylin. You are not late. Just started.
Hello, Shaylin. I didn't know how you're not. We just started because I'm actually late. Everything is my fault. Oh my God.
No.
Hello. Everything is your fault. Why is everything? Well, you haven't seen my name yet, because I am Follow the Leader, and I am sitting next to Lady with Brown Hair. So.
You suck as a leader, man. You suck.
Yeah, we literally just started this one, Eileen. Like, it's not the only thing you missed. If y'all want me to show it one more time, because this little video clip.
Oh my God! Honestly, I want to see it again.
You don't want to see it again? I love when he drops his cigarette, though. Where his cigarette falls out of his mouth is just like, oh, that is
disclosure. We're not doing like this isn't turning into a porn channel.
No, it's not. But the first part is about a threesome, and I can't help that because
it started strong tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we'd just go right out the gate with the threesome
Yeah.
because it's the rest of it. It's just, there's so much. Like I'm even scatterbrained. It was hurting my head tonight. I did not know this, and I'll give you a little piece of information. While I was doing my StreamYard, I was uploading all these little, screenshots and whatnot, and I invited Raquel in, and she texts me at some point. She goes, "I can see you."
And I can hear you.
You see how stressed
and you're
I am?
standing a little stressed.
Also, I can hear you. And I went, oh, shit. So I turned off the camera and muted the mic.
Oh, my God. All right. Run the video. Let everybody see the video.
The video. Yes, let's play the video again. This never gets old. This never gets old.
Your girlfriend, and now you can be my friend with benefits. At this point, I think Brittany establishes those boundaries and limits. Perfect.
Every time I decide to take a drink when he does that, and I know he's going to do that.
Right.
And I always think I'm not going to laugh at it the second or third or fourth time, but I do.
Oh, my God.
It's just like, whoa, wait, what just happened in front of me? Like, hello.
My
wife or a student to be, because they were they even married at that point? I think this was right before.
No.
If it was 3 years ago, I think they might have been when they were getting ready to get married.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So I think this couple, my vote is they have.
I think they should go on and live. Don't you think they should just live happily ever after with their kiddos? And like,
yes.
My understanding is, and I don't know this is for fact, this is what I've heard, is that Marcelino got a job with a construction company.
Yes, he is no longer supporting the family off of his gambling proceeds.
Yeah, well,
he actually is yeah, she's so disrespectful. Oh my God!
Another threesome? Who else is having a threesome? Did I miss the first one?
Yeah, you missed the first tape.
Hell, where was I? Okay, let me see what else we got going on right here.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah, there's so much.
Yeah, he's got a construction job. They can now afford to pay the bills. They don't need to do this anymore.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we'll get rid of this just because I have so much stuff up in here. Y'all have no idea. Like, this is crazy. Oh, hello. Showing my face here.
I am just the lady with the brown hair.
She's the lady with, and I'm. You have to follow me because I'm the leader.
You're the leader.
I just learned this like a couple of days ago, y'all. That apparently I am the leader. I did not know. So yeah, I was pegged as the leader. I don't know what I'm the leader of, but I'll take it. Whatever.
The crazy train.
Of what?
I said of the crazy train.
That's probably about right, especially tonight.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she said a bad word. I'm just kidding. He never won. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean he never won, Eileen? What's she talking about?
Oh, no, gambling.
Oh, I think he used to, and then he got on a bad streak.
Well,
Rooster Bet's House of Farm.
That's kind of gambling, you know.
Well, yeah, that's part of it.
Sometimes you're like you're hot. Other times you're not. Oh, poor Angela. She's still trying to watch
it, girl. Oof, it's messy. And there's a lot.
There is a lot.
I'm learning how to exit alive. What?
I don't know what that means.
What's she talking about?
I don't know.
I'm the leader, and I say you have to stay, Eileen. So what you talking about?
Don't exit the live, Eileen. All right, what else you got?
Stay. We're going. Who do you want to go to next?
Do we want to do Sean?
Of course we do. Yeah, but a couple thousand is not enough for lone 5 people. Huh?
I don't know. She's support. Oh, a couple thousand are not enough. I think she's talking about they need the money.
Right. Well, yeah. You are right about that. I'm glad he got a steady job. And then, you know what? Should I wait and show? I'll just wait and show everyone like their updates towards the end, because there is an update on both of them actually. I think just on her. I don't think they even show one on him. Okay, so we have. Oh my God, we have Sean.
Sean.
There's just so much to say about this whole disaster. Okay, we'll start with this part. I'm sure it's not in order, but he just was like, Lord have mercy.
Eileen, you're good. No, he did not win. He did not win a shit ton.
Can't stay up too late. I have an appointment. Oh, boo. Wait, no, don't shut up. You just talk on. I was confused. It's fine. I got it now. I got it. It's me. I'm slow tonight. So what kind of surprised me about this is look at her face. Like, I think she's confused because he's going, it's just been so amazing, like being with you, and he's just beating around the bush. And I thought, dude, you've done this before.
A couple times.
Yeah. And that's when she looks at him and she goes, what?
And
then he asks her to marry him and she goes, oh God. And I thought, well, that's not an answer.
That's not an answer. And I was kind of a little surprised because, I don't know. I guess she was shocked that he asked her to, but I'm like, you had other big news that you were going to tell him. I thought that you would be like, oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. She always looks confused. Yes, April, she does always look confused.
Yeah, April, I think, you know what? You're right about that. She does look confused a lot, doesn't she?
She's always looking so confused.
Bless her little heart. I like her, though. I think she's sweet. I
like her. I do like her. I still think that Sean is shady. I'm with her mother.
I absolutely think he is.
I 100%. Really, and now I am never one to make any serious comments on people's looks. But when you look at her mugshot, and then you look at her after she got out of prison, oh my God, she looks like a totally different person. She is absolutely stunning when you compare her to what she looks like in her mugshots.
She's very pretty. Yeah, her mugshot was, I don't know what she was doing back then, but oof. Yeah, she didn't look the same at all. Like when you put the two of them up next to each other, I don't even recognize her.
Right.
It's very odd.
So he was trying to spit out the "Will you marry me?" and she said yes. And oh my goodness gracious, Mama was so happy.
Yeah, Mama was thrilled. Here you go.
Mama's like, what? No.
This is where she had to reveal the pregnancy, because he opens up a bottle of champagne. She goes, hold on, you're not going to drink that, are you? And he's like, huh? Dude, like, you have 6 kids and you don't know the signs of when one of your baby mamas is pregnant. Well, he's only got one.
He's only got one. Now. Yeah, he's got 2.
He's got 2 now. And
she Mom really put her on the spot, didn't she?
Mom goes, she didn't even tell him yet.
Didn't even tell him yet. Put her right on the spot. I mean, you could tell by his face that he was confused for a second and then was like, oh shit. Yep, she's pregnant.
Actually, if you look at that picture, she says, I'm pregnant. But then if you look at the picture to the right of it, look at his face.
I know.
I caught that and I thought, he does not know whether he is coming or going right now.
Oh my God. I think that he was thinking of, how am I going to tell baby mama number 1?
You don't say. I think, yep.
That's what I thought. I was like,
I mean, he went over and kissed her on her tummy and blah, 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 and did the whole picking her up. And Mama down there says, I still got my eye on him. That's not what it says right there, but she says, and she goes, oh, this is what she's talking about. She goes, she gets out of prison. She's finally going to be a good mom to her little girl. She's doing great for herself. She goes, and she ends up with Sean.
And then she ends up with Sean.
And Mama's like, damn.
I kind of almost feel like that's how we all feel. It was like, she's doing so good.
There's so many other men. I don't know what to make of it.
I think the only guy that would have been worse for her would have been Stan.
You really have it in for Stan.
Oh, I have it in for Stan. I got it in for Stan. I got a love-hate relationship with Stan.
In case y'all didn't notice, Raquel really loves Stan. I think, as a matter of fact, she would leave her husband for Stan.
Oh, Stan is the man. Stan is the man.
She always says Stan's the man. So
it makes me come over gets me every time. Every time.
That's what you really like, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we all knew that she was already pregnant because the pictures were already leaked that she was pregnant.
Well, yeah,
so we knew that was going to be
halfway
revealed.
into the season.
Right, exactly. Halfway into the season, we already knew that she was pregnant. So we knew that it was going to get revealed. I will tell you, if he knew before this scene that she was pregnant, he did a fabulous job of pretending like he knew, pretending like he didn't know.
I was going to say, he seemed surprised.
I really feel like he's seen, there's so many moments.
I don't think he knew.
Yeah, there's so many moments in the show that I really feel like, wow, that was a push surprise. That is not, I'm pretty sure. I'll
tell you what I was more surprised of with this whole episode and whatnot is that he has a job.
He does have a job. She actually makes him breakfast and irons his shirt and packs him lunch. And I think that is very sweet of her.
I do too. I thought that was very nice of her. I think I have.
She likes his pork cooked. Well done. She likes it. Is that what she said?
Wait a minute. I've been missing. Why is it not showing the comments coming up? Oh, I did see these. Apologies to Eileen, what are you talking about? Oh my God. Brittany's in a pool with a girl now. Angela, yeah, that she's gonna be. I'm calling Alan. Who's Alan?
I don't know.
Eileen, are you trying to confuse me tonight? Because you're doing a good job. Okay, so there was I know what it was. Let me see if I have it already uploaded. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I had like 5,000 freaking things to upload for this season. It was insane.
It's a lot.
That was why when she could see me, I'm like, do I look stressed?
I'm like, oh, you look stressed.
Just a little bit. Let's see. There's
the producer. Alan's the producer.
Oh.
People just comment that Alan is the producer.
How do you know that, girl?
You go, Eileen.
Eileen is way more on top of this than we are. I know it's Sharp Entertainment, but I didn't know the producer.
Yes, Eileen. I like her mother too. Hey, Minnie. I like her mother too.
Oh, the mother is the bomb. I think she, bless her heart. People give her so much shit about her looks. I'm like, shut up. Was Minnie in here?
Yep.
Hello, Minnie.
Hello, Minnie.
Howdy. Producer, you are right. If Christine, wait, what? Where did the Christine comment go? It is. Oh, if Christine was here, she'd explain. Oh, okay. So she knows something, huh?
Yeah. Interesting.
Former friend gave me the scoop. You know what? Actually, and I'm kind of upset that Kelly Brown is not in here right now. She lives very, very close to his
ex-wife.
Well, they were never married, though.
Baby mama number one.
I guess you have to call her baby mama.
Yep, baby mama.
It's all, I don't know, but whatever goes wrong in this live tonight, everything is my fault. It's her fault. Just it's not my fault. It's not Raquel's fault. It's whoever this person is, that everything is her fault. What is that? What is that picture she used? I can't even tell. The hell is that?
Yeah, we're gonna pull up another picture. What happened?
Where's your bell at?
All right. The bell is front and center.
Okay, so here is where he has called the ex to tell her, and she goes, "You're engaged?" Like question mark.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand both sides a little bit on this. Like, she wants to meet the girl before he introduces them to his kids as the soon-to-be stepmom.
Correct.
I see both sides. Like, of course she wants to meet her.
I get it. Because they still have smaller children. It's not like their kids are all teenagers.
Right. But But apparently Sarah didn't think much of that. She was like, stand up for yourself.
Well, she acts like his mother because they were high school sweethearts. He is very irresponsible in some situations. I don't want to say all situations. I don't really know his life. I don't know what he does, in normal life, but what we see on reality TV. And to be honest with you, it's like she has always been not the back burner, but she's always sort of been his confidant when things go wrong. And the reality is that I am sorry, honey, even though you seem like you are so sweet and you seem like you are a great person, the only thing that she knows about you is you are an ex-con. She's not going to want her children around someone that she hasn't met first. She met the other crazy Destiny first. You saw how well that went. I mean, tables were almost flying at the restaurant. So, I mean, if you're gauging your last fiance to this fiance, I would be the same way. I need to meet her first before your children go anywhere around.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. And I mean,
That's right.
I can, and I thought it was very sweet of her to like fix him breakfast, and then he takes off for work and whatnot. Yeah. But she specifically says right here, because he's saying there's nothing I can do about it. She goes, there is something you can do about it. Well, he kind of really can't, because remember, Sarah can't leave the state at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if she can get like a day pass or a couple days pass. I'm not sure if she can do that.
But if this is not Disney, I don't think you can get a day pass.
Well, sometimes did you notice how do you not remember Ray just took a trip to freaking Miami? He had to
I think you just get permission. I think they grant you permission to be able to go away. I don't think it's like I'm gonna go on.
Why are you picking on me tonight,
girl? And get my day pass to be able.
You know how much I had to look at these damn people to take all these screenshots? Do you have any idea how traumatized I am right now? Eileen just said it all. He's an idiot.
And yes, Minnie, because Destiny was totally insane. She's just totally insane.
Oh yeah, I have to admit, he definitely well, I would say married up. He never married the other one, but at least he did pick a better one to stick it, go the long run with. Let's hope that they can maybe they can make it work. If he stopped getting that little piece of poop up there above his lip situation gone, he actually looks okay right here. I mean, as far as the hair.
Yeah, you actually got him a good picture of him.
Yeah, he actually looks okay right there.
A decent picture of Sean.
Either he's really tall or she's really short. I'm not sure.
She's really short. I don't know. He was pretty tall with Destiny too. Maybe he just likes really short women.
Maybe.
That might be his type.
Maybe he's all about the little petite girls.
Yep.
I have no freaking idea.
Yep, I don't ever have to worry about Sean thinking about me being baby mama number 3. So
you don't think he's going to be hitting you up anytime? Well, you're not in prison.
Off, I wouldn't need a day pass to leave the state. So.
Well, damn it. Don't hate on my day pass, because you'll be wishing you had one of these days. You'll be like, damn it, if only I had a day pass.
No, I just need a day pass for my parole officer so I can go and leave the state.
I need me a day pass. Oh, Lord. I think these two, they're probably going to be okay. I mean,
I think they're going to be okay, too.
I think they're going to be all right. They seem to be pretty close, and I was kind of surprised because, honestly, I thought that she would kind of back off from him. I didn't really see this going too far.
Wait, babies getting pregnant will kind of do that.
Oh, that's somebody else.
That kind of happens.
That's what I meant to share. Because she
babies.
Says, wait, I just told y'all the end of it. Okay, That's okay. Yeah, it says they're planning to get married soon, and there's more to it though, I think, than that. But
right.
Actually, that may be it. No, I think that was it. Just says they're planning to get married soon.
Yeah, that was it. There was no big.
Yeah, there was nothing else to it.
Nothing else to that.
Now I would like to see him pay attention to his other 6 kids.
Right.
And
well, I have a feeling that she they alluded a number of times that he does not really see them. I kind of feel like they that came up again tonight on Friday. But you don't really know what happens, behind the scenes. My guess also is that I bet you baby mama number 1 did not want her children on that show at all. That's what I think.
Blame her?
No, I don't blame her at all.
It's a shit show. I wouldn't want my kids on there either.
It's
one thing to have the grown-ups on there. I mean, Sarah did allow for her little girl to be on there some, but
right.
Yeah, I personally, I wouldn't want mine on there either.
Right, exactly. Yep. Ooh. I don't know if they're married yet, Minnie. I think that they are planned. I don't know if they're married yet.
If they are, I haven't seen anything saying that they're married.
I haven't seen anything. But they may have had to wait until after they have to, if they're still under contract.
Oh, you know what? Remember how I told you there's going to be 4 couples on the next season?
They might be one of them.
Well, yeah, and I'm thinking they're going to save their wedding for the next season. Because they may be already filming the next season.
They could be. Yep. Probably.
Yeah, because I know for a fact they're filming the new whatever Love during Lockup right now because it starts next month.
Minnie says they are married.
Oh, they are? Thank you, Minnie. Appreciate that information. Oh. But that does not mean it's not going to be televised because I really think that they're probably one of the couples that, because they might show her, giving birth and there's still going to be, there's still a lot of drama that can happen there. So I think they might be on the next season. I haven't heard. I just heard there's going to be 4 couples and I actually know who one of them is going to be. And I'm like, are you kidding me? But it happens. Okay, so we're done with these 2. Where shall we go next?
Let's well, you want to do really quickly Stan and now Tina. No longer Lisa. Stan the man.
Tina. Did she change it to Tina? How did I miss that?
No, Tina's the new girlfriend.
Oh, I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Well, Tina's actually the old girlfriend.
Well, Tina's the old girlfriend who is now the...
Oh, Lord have mercy. Did you see that mess of a whatever that Stan did? I was like, what the hell?
Not in Italian. I'm sorry. Because Italians...
I'm just going to show y'all. Let's see here. Is this where... This tells him at the very end right here. Hold on, y'all. These things are very tiny, just so you know. I have Stan on here. I know. Oh my God, there's so many different people on here. You can't tell who's who. Were we going with Lisa first or Stan?
Let's go with Lisa. Because she's
Yeah, Lisa, there wasn't much to show.
Lisa found Jesus.
She did.
She was getting baptized.
She did get baptized. Where did that go? Oh, here it is. Maybe I didn't transfer. There we go.
And our minister said you can now go out and spread the word. I'm like, I don't know what kind of word she's going to be spreading because
I'm a little worried. Yeah. She says Stan and I says they've been talking since, but they broke up.
Right.
Which we already knew that.
Right.
And then she says, I can't even read that. I need to be by myself. That's true. I absolutely, I agree with that. I think she should have been to begin with. I don't think there's a chance for Stan and I. Yeah, I don't either. And then she gets dipped into the water and says, and of the Holy Ghost is what it says. So she goes right now. And she's living with her brother.
Yep. So she didn't even find it. Well, and I know that she was dating somebody.
And actually, the very last picture that I have of her, which I'll show in the last because I actually accidentally showed Sean's. She's actually a pretty girl.
She is very pretty.
She has very pretty eyes. The hair thing kept throwing me off. What did she say?
Lunchables are what's for
oh my God, that's what I was getting ready to show you. I was like, wait, what did I just see?
Oh my God.
So this is all we got on Lisa is that she got baptized. She's no longer with Stan.
Right.
She wants to be by herself, and she's living with her brother, and I don't blame her. I thought all of those decisions were very, very smart on her part, and good for her, because that's the best thing she could have done for herself, is get the hell away from that.
Because at least now she can get a real meal instead of having Stan giving her Lunchables.
This is ridiculous.
Okay.
And he doesn't even get real plates, though, Raquel.
Right. And can we at least take the meat, cheese, and crackers out of the Lunchable container and put them on the platter? At least make it look like you didn't just rip the top off of a Lunchable. That really is made for, like,
I spotted that, and I'm like, does he seriously have a Lunchable right there?
Mm-hmm.
And then I zoomed in. I'm like, yes, he has a freaking Lunchable.
Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best.
And I love it how he has the nice little candles lit. And he does it. And I suspect that little tray right there with the cheese and the strawberries and the whatnot is probably plastic. I bet it's not even glass.
Sure.
And then he's got, of course, his big old glass of red wine, which probably comes from a box, because I think I've actually seen him get wine from a box. Now, I'm not hating on the box wine, because I've actually had some pretty good box wine. This man is a millionaire, dude. Like, come on. You gonna feed her Lunchables? And
I don't know, Suzy. That might be some really nice crystal that he put the Lunchable on, because he is a millionaire.
Do you really think it makes a difference at this point? They're eating on paper plates. They're eating Lunchables on paper plates. Like, what?
Nothing but okay. If Tina. I mean, if I could have reached into the episode and said Tina and shook her really hard and said, for the love of God, this is how much he respects you. Got Lunchables and a paper plate. Come on.
Yeah. There was literally not 1 ounce of respect whatsoever.
No.
None
whatsoever. I don't know if she got to keep the car. I would think that Stan, being Stan, would not allow her to keep the car.
I don't know.
I can't see him
being like, go ahead, taking it back. And maybe he's not as hateful as we think, but it's really hard to say. Really hard to say about him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the part where he talks about he says Tina is pretty much, she's almost, and I repeat that, almost the perfect woman. Almost, but not quite.
Not quite.
Where is that clip? I know for a fact I took a picture of that. I can't find it now. I'm getting pissed.
Yeah.
Where is it? It's in here.
Yes, Kimmy, that's right. Could not. I was like, I kind of felt like when he made that comment, that's where he was going with this, Kimmy, is because when you look at Lisa, definitely she was a lot more like in fit and stuff like that. And I was a little surprised when Tina came to the door, but he, she's always been his friend and everything. And then he said that. And I was like, that's why I think that he has not been with Tina all along.
You don't think?
I think that he's got a problem with her weight. He's shallow Stan. Wasn't that a movie?
No, you're thinking of Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal. Yeah, he's shallow Stan.
But didn't they take off upstairs and go?
Okay. Stan would like her skinny for his friends, but he doesn't mind a little cushion for the pushing, apparently.
I think that the cat says it all right here.
Help me. The cat is just like,
and what's interesting is you notice he was like brushing the cat and was like, oh, let's give you a lion look and get you ready for the ladies. And I'm thinking, how does this guy think he is? Like, what?
He thinks he's Stan the Man. Told you. Stan the Man.
Does he really think he's that great, though?
I think he thinks he's that great. I
hate to tell him, but he is just damn wrong.
And I'm fairly certain that Stan will not be one of the returning couples.
No.
Coming back. Because Stan is now a little played out.
Well, I don't know what happened to that screenshot of him talking about her weight, but I did take it and it's not there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, unless it's over here. No, it's not. But I did yeah, because it pissed me off. It straight up pissed me off. That's where he says Tina is close to being the perfect woman for me right now. Oh, and I bet that's where he said here he says she could stand to lose maybe a few pounds.
Yes.
She could maybe lose a few pounds.
Right.
Like, is this dude for real?
I hope that Tina sees this on the replay.
Has anybody looked at how thick his thighs are? I'm not even lying. That's not being funny. Has anybody really paid attention to his thick thighs? Like, he's not like overweight or anything.
How could we miss them when he was in his Speedo?
Oh my God.
We couldn't miss, we could not miss the thick thighs of Stan.
He has like a female type build from the waist down. It's really weird.
Funny. Yeah, I think Stan the man. He was a one and doneer for
one and doneer.
Love After Lockup. Unless he ends up with another inmate, I don't see him coming back.
I don't really think he cares to be back on there anyway. Do you?
No, and hopefully he got so much shit from his friends about even being on the show that he's learned his lesson.
Well, we'd like to hope, but
that old millionaires should not be on shows like Love After Lockup.
I have to agree with that one.
Thunder thighs, right, Minnie?
And besides that, I still know that you have a thing for him. I know you do.
Love him. Love, hate him.
I know you do.
I'll stand the man. Love, hate him. All right, who is next?
Well, let's see. Shall we do Puppy and Amber?
Oh, puppy. Yes.
Okay, so I got a little bit of information on the whole Puppy Amber thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first of all, don't you find it just a little ironic that she gets out a week after she is supposedly picked up and she's on probation or she's on parole for like several years? Usually anytime you have a parole violation, it's like an automatic, like, and they have said this time and time again, that it's like, it's 2 years. I mean, it's 2 years automatic. Parole violation is not good.
Generally. Yes.
So it makes me wonder if the show is fudging a little bit and she maybe went in and turned herself in after the fact, after she said, no, I'm not going to do that. What do you think?
I don't know. Now, so remember her parole violation, though, was because she supposedly moved without telling her parole officer.
Right.
So I'm thinking that a really good attorney would be able to argue. And if her mother, kind of said, no, she's never changed. She still lives here. This is still her residence. Right. She's never moved into her boyfriend's house. She just stays there a lot. I don't know. I mean, they relied on a neighbor. It was a neighbor who said something.
Yeah, that's true. I worried because she didn't originally turn herself in. I thought
but that's what I was going to say. But on the other side of this, she knew that she had a parole violation.
She knew they were looking for her.
She knew that she was looking. When she said, I was really kind of hoping to be able to hang for the rest of the summer and then go turn myself in, kind of believed her. Because she kind of seems like the type of person that'd be like, I don't want to do this. I want to have fun this summer.
I'll deal with it later. Yeah.
I'm going to deal with this later. I'm sure that she was able for her to get out. And plus, don't forget too, we're also in COVID. She's not a violent offender. They are not going to they're not going to put her at risk.
I didn't even think about that. I never even thought about that. And I found it a little bit odd that they brought her into the room. Mm-hmm. It looked like she was in a whole pod by herself. Did you notice that? To talk to her where the producers and whatnot could ask her questions?
It's probably a holding area that they have at
there was nobody in it though. That's what was weird.
Yeah, that's why I thought I took that as it was probably just a holding area for prisoners.
Or it could just be like for overflow or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. But she was 100% in a prison. And they must have already had made the decision that they were going to
release she was actually in jail. Those are jail. Those pods like they had are more like jail pods.
Right. And the fact that they allowed the camera crew to come in and video for the show and everything, my guess is they were just like, yeah, she's not a violent offender. There's no reason. There's no risk. She's going to be out in a week anyway. It'd be interesting to see. I kind of hope that her and Puppy come back. I'd kind of like to see. I do follow her on Instagram. I haven't seen anything posted lately.
Puppy or Amber? I follow Amber.
I follow Amber. I follow Puppy Michelle and Amber. I follow both.
Oh, I don't think I follow Puppy.
And I haven't seen any posts from her lately. So
I was trying to find the picture of her with no eyebrows. I was like, whoa, who is this?
Oh my God. She was so upset about her eyebrows and her lashes. And
well, because she didn't even look like the same person. Did you notice that?
She looked better. I'm sorry.
Actually, I thought she did too. I think she's a very pretty girl anyway. She doesn't need all that junk on her face, but I mean,
the fake out, thick
maybe
makeup
she feels
and everything.
naked without it. I don't know.
Yeah. She looks so much better without it.
I think that she and Amber both are actually really pretty girls.
Right. Well, and Amber, unless Amber gets into a relationship, I don't really know how much it's really, I mean, Amber's doing really well for herself. She's got a job. She's on parole for 20 years. She knows that she's got to stay the straight and narrow. So like what really is her story going to be moving forward? Right. I feel like it's going to be the story of Puppy, and what kind of crazy stuff does Puppy get herself into that Amber is trying to get her out of? Because I feel like that was a little bit of what this season was. Look how pretty she looks. She's pretty.
Very pretty. She has very pretty skin. You notice that? And she has pretty hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's where the producer asked, does she regret not turning herself in? And she was like, I don't think she really did.
No.
She's just depressed about being locked up again, and I don't blame her.
Mm-hmm.
The fires of hell. Apparently, there must have been music playing when I took that one. But here's like a picture of her like from the front view. Mm-hmm. She's just ready to go home. But look at how much different she looks with no thick eyebrows and eyelashes.
Yep.
She's still a really, really, really pretty girl.
She is very, very pretty. And I hope that I hope that she realizes only spending a week in jail could have been so much worse. She could have been in there for 2 years.
How is that pronounced? Leonil? How do you pronounce that? Leon? Can you pronounce that?
Leonaldi?
Leonaldi? I don't know.
I hope
this actually Leonaldi. Okay. This is the finale, the one we're talking about right now. Yeah, we're covering it right now. This is it. A new season getting ready to start in January. Love during Lockup.
During Lockup.
Yeah. Kimmy Ann, that's true. She is a natural beauty. I agree. I think I've always said that about her. This is the first time I've ever seen her like with no makeup on.
Yeah, she looks really, really good.
But yeah, if you look, I've seen 60 Days In enough to know that this is a jail pod, not a prison one. Well, they might be a little similar though. I could be wrong.
I know what a jail pod looks like. I got a date to go there.
I've been to jail so much. You know how many times I've been to jail. I know you've been looking at my information and probably got me by now and everything. She's gonna tell me.
You're gonna go to jail, right?
Let me hide my face just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, I send you soap on a rope every time you go to jail.
I have never, ever.
Bath and Body Works soap on a rope.
Do they even allow that there?
Probably. I don't know. Well, they've got to have shampoo and stuff. I'm sure that I don't know if they'd allow somebody.
But I think it comes in like
from Bath and Body Works.
I'm actually not sure how that works. Here, this made me sad when the mother was choking up, and because she was saying if they don't revoke it, so if, in other words, if they were going to get her for everything, then she was going to be
back. Yep,
she was looking at up to 20 years, and oh my God.
Years. Why mess with going back to jail for 20
That's
years?
kind of some shit, though, if you ask me, Raquel. Because, I mean, I don't know what she originally did, but whatever it was, it could not have been bad enough for her to, A, do time, and then B, if she didn't do everything just to the T, have to do 20 years on top of that. I can't imagine.
We certainly know that she didn't kill anybody.
So no, but I mean, there are people who do that
and are on 8 because
are you kidding me? It's ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure that she was drug trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she had a major drug offense.
That's what I think it was too.
Because remember, and I think and Puppy was involved with that, but I think that she was more with like the forgery, the check forgery, and all of that. Yeah, so I wouldn't mind kind of seeing the story of them continuing on. I just don't think that Amber is going. I feel like for Amber, she needs to say, "I'm done," because I don't want to have to put myself in any type of situations for the show that's going to end up getting me in trouble. I think that would be the best thing for her. You know,
because she's just been kind of doing her thing, you know.
Doing her thing. All right, who do we got next?
Who do we? Oh my gosh! So we got
some good ones coming up.
I know. So we have Nicole and Deonte, which I wonder if we should save them until last because there's new information about them.
Yeah. Actually,
not them, but him.
Yes.
And then there's Lacey and John and Chon and Chain.
John and Chain. You want to do Lacey, John?
Chon and Chain. I think we should do Lacey. Okay. First of all,
God,
I wanted to scream at my TV. I was really getting pissed because I get it that whatever the situation is with her and old Shane, let it be. But why do you have to keep bothering this guy?
That John, and I had another moment because remember,
I like John.
I like John. Remember a couple of episodes ago when John was like, I got a girlfriend now. And I told you I was literally on my couch clapping and yay. I did that again Friday night when he was just like, I can't do this. I know that it's just going to be bad things for me to come if I'm with you. And I was ecstatic. I was so happy. I hate to see people in pain.
Yeah.
But Lacey's face when he was like, I can't do this anymore. The look on her face, I felt like I'm like, finally, you played both of these men for so long.
Yeah.
And now you've pretty much lost both of them.
Well, I did kind of a collage because there's too many for me to do them all at once. And I'm sure that they're not in order. But I mean, this is where he showed up and she's saying, why are you crying? Like, don't cry. And he just can't control it. He goes, you got to stop lying to me, Yeah. And she does. And she keeps playing with him. And that's what he keeps saying is that she keeps playing games with him. Mm-hmm. And he says, we're always trying to get back at each other. And I think he's right. They have a huge history together.
I agree.
And I think that they have too much water under the bridge for this one to ever be repaired. It's too much. Like, it's one of those situations where you have to let this guy go. Let him be. Yes. Let him go do what he wants to do. He has a healthy relationship now. There's a reason the man is standing there crying. I don't hardly ever see any guy cry on this show, but to see John cry, it kind of made me go, wow, this is like kind of mind blowing.
And not only that, but his new relationship has kept him out of jail.
Right.
And off of drugs.
He looks very healthy. I don't know if you noticed that. He looks really good. He's a handsome guy anyway.
Yes. right?
But
Kimmy's
he
so
finally says towards the end, she goes, I don't know why I can't let you go. Well, I know why she can't let him go, because she effed up.
She can't let him go because
she picked the wrong guy.
He will always be her back runner.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she has always thought, I can go and I can date and I can sleep around and I can even marry another man. But when I am, because that's what he's done, even
exactly.
through her
and she's like, when I pick up the phone and call, guess what? You're going to come running back to me again.
Yeah. And he
even says at the end, but I know she's going to just trick me. So he knows what the deal is.
Yep.
He knows this is not healthy. There's nothing about this that's healthy, and he knows it.
Yep.
And it breaks my heart for him. I mean, I'm glad he got away from it, honestly. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know if a part of me thought he was going to go back to that mess.
Well, wait until we get to the end.
Huh?
Yeah, wait until you get to the end and you show what happens next with these two.
Wait a minute. What did I miss?
They got back together again.
No, it said that they were. Did you wait a minute? Where did you see that?
I thought that they got back together again.
No, it said that they. Okay, well maybe that's some of the news that I have then.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know this or not, but you know how they showed it on the show as like, she gets into this argument with Shane. We'll just call him his real name, Shane. All right. She gets into the argument with him. The cops are called. There was allegedly something happened between him and he did kick an animal. Okay, I will say that, because one of the other people that I follow, who's really and her name is Reality Squad, I think it is.
Yeah. Yes.
And she actually spoke with Lacey, and Lacey said, no, he did hit the animal, and it was a cat, not a dog, which doesn't matter. He should never have his hands on any animal, person, nothing like that. But it turns out that I guess and the reason that he's been going through so much lately is that he is supposed to be on meds. He has a problem, mental health. He has a mental health issue. Yes. And he's supposed, I think it wasn't bipolar. It might have been bipolar. And he doesn't take his meds. He's been forgetting his meds. So he's been going through these ups and downs. And she said, this is one of the moments where he got kind of manic, and he just started, instead of hitting a person, he hit the animal, which he should not have done. It was thrown out.
And in this episode, John even said, you don't see the real Shane.
Yeah, he said he's got a mean side.
He's got a very mean side, and that is because he goes up and down with his manic, and he's very nasty. And we've kind of seen that. The show has caught that.
Of course they have.
They've
caught some of it. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. But she did clarify, because I don't know, and we'll just say it in here. Shane went missing he went missing on the 12th.
Yes.
On December 12th. And of course, it's shared on my 90-day page. There was stuff put out there saying he hasn't been seen. He was with a friend. They couldn't find him. And it turns out 2 days later that he was found. He is now getting help in a mental facility, which I feel like is probably exactly where he needs to be, because if he's having those kinds of issues and he's acting out and the way that he's acting out, and, you can't blame her. Jeff, I don't know if you recall not so long ago on Instagram that she was saying, he's welcome to come and see his daughter for her birthday. He just can't, be with her alone. And I thought,
Yes.
And it wasn't because he did anything bad to the child. It's because she was afraid that he would.
Right. And the thing is that I don't know. And I'm sure you follow him on Instagram too. I mean, I have to say his posts were a little, when you read into, because after all of this kind of came out, I thought about, because when I was reading the post that is he trying to convince himself that he's okay?
I think so.
Trying to give him, it was clearly not I'm going to post things for attention. It was more of the posts of, I need to say this out loud because I need to be able to hear this because I need to convince myself that I'm doing the right things and that I love my daughter. And it was really weird. Like his post. At first I was like, look at his inspirational quotes. This is great. And then as they were going on and on, I was like, you're going through some stuff, dude.
Well, he is. I'm just glad that he's getting help.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting the help he needs, and
and
you know what? It's about time. I don't know if WeTV actually stepped in on that or not, but I'd like to hope that they did, because look at what has happened in the past with people having issues on this show, and they just let it fly. I won't bring up a name, but I mean, I get that you can only do so much for a person, but if you see all these disasters, which when they're doing this filming and whatnot, they have to see what's going on behind the scenes.
Yes.
And that's when you interject, you help, and you say, you know what, if we really want to make sure that you get help for whatever issues you've got going on here. You don't just continue to poke fun at it on your show and be like, oh, okay, well, let's
that's always been sort of like the show, an issue that people have had with the show is that they kind of pushed and made situations worse.
Yeah.
Instead of actually helping situations, but they really should have helped.
No,
with this, I agree. They should have recognized Shane has been on that show long enough to know he needed medication. He was not medicated. And I got to tell you, if he would have hurt somebody, the show could have had some liability with it.
Yeah, they could have been liable. Absolutely, they could have been.
I mean, can't kind of put a firecracker, in the barn and expect that bad things couldn't possibly happen.
Oh, I totally forgot about John. John and Christiana. I forgot about John and Christiana.
Oh, God.
We really have 2 more couples left?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
3. No, yeah, 2. We got Nicole and Tia and John and Christiana.
Well, they're sort of a threesome. They're sort of all together. They're a little deal.
So I have a feeling that this is probably not the last that we're going to see of Lacey. I have a feeling that they will probably be making a comeback. And I think, and I'll be honest with you, I will be curious because I really would have felt like the John Lacey chain thing would have been over this season. But now with all of this that's happened with Sean, it would be nice if they could turn this into more of a mental health and how to, and somebody getting help for their mental health issues and kind of make a good example of Sean having issues and then ending up having to go back. So yes. So
I don't know. There's still, I don't see that many of them that they're showing on here now with like a drug problem, not like they used to. So maybe, just maybe they learned a little bit of a lesson. Oh, really? Okay, I did not even know that. Oh my God. So John's situation.
Oh God, John Miller.
Seriously?
Okay, so let me just tell you. John Miller used to be very active on Instagram. And I was in a couple of rooms that John would go in, thought that he was a little kooky, but he was kind of like a cool kind of kooky. Do you know what I mean? I thought that he was pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know about cool.
Then the whole thing with his brother and everything, and then John was laying low. I really feel like he loves his wife.
His wife?
Christiana.
Oh, yeah. I think he absolutely loves his wife. However, John needs to, chill. Like, first of all, okay, and I'm going to tell you, we're going to share information about them, but I will tell you this. Some timelines don't add up. Okay, so I'm going to upload this lovely picture of him with his new hair, but we'll go into why his little hair situation he had done here and why. But there are some. So, John went through this whole like, oh my gosh, I'm grieving. My wife is gone. She has left me. All this jazz.
Right.
I don't think that actually happened. Okay, so first of all, they do their little whatever, and then he's leaving here. He goes, my heart is very, very heavy right now. He says he's grieving. Put it. Oh, this is where once they take the hair off, they put it in that little thing and they burn it.
Yes.
So they smudge. God, they're smudging his hair because it's probably not smelly enough. So let's make it a little more smelly. Before we get a knife, not a pair of scissors, but yes, please get the knife and cut the hair.
Well, it's a ceremonial.
I know.
Ritual.
I know, but I was a little afraid that he might accidentally cut him.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I don't think that they're gonna change their rituals because now we have scissors. I think that's.
Oh, come on, guys! Don't you love how he looks afterwards, though? I mean, come on, this is sexy right here.
I was happy when he cut his hair.
Well, I'm happy, but look at that.
Yeah, he probably should have then gone to like
just touch it up a little bit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he should have gone with
touch it up. Let's touch it up. Yeah,
because you got a little touch up there.
But what got me about this whole part of the episode is that he made it sound like she was gone for like a couple weeks already, right?
2, yes.
2 weeks. And then people went in and started looking at Kim Yann's like, I know, right? It's pretty rough. It looks pretty rough right there. People went in, and I don't know if you noticed, but there was an interview with someone that she works with, that Christiana works with. Do you remember that?
I do.
I don't know why I didn't take a screenshot of it, because at the time I did not have the information that I got later on, such as that interview was done about a week after he said she had been gone for 2 weeks. And somebody was like, well, why would he go and talk to someone about, like, the types of things that she does and whatnot with someone that works with Christiana if they're not still in a relationship?
That's
not only that, they do Cameo, and they're very busy on Cameo. And the furthest time span that they've ever had without doing cameos was 4 days. Which means that they maybe weren't together for those 4 days, but I suspect that they just weren't doing cameos, or they were gone, or whatever the situation was. But somebody said, I swear it's as if she had to work that day, and WeTV is like, but we got to get this filmed, and he's just going to like suck it up for the cameras and go, you know what? She left me. She's never going to come back to me. And it turns out that these screenshots of the two of them have shown up. And it looks like, because this is Christiana's post.
Yes.
And it was not that long ago. I love you so much, baby. Here's to my wonderful husband, John Miller. Thanks so much for being there for me. I love you with all my heart. And if you look really closely, you can tell his hair is cut. So this is new. And her hair is all done. And if you look, she actually looks really nice. Look at her eyebrows. She learned, girl. She learned how to do those eyebrows. You go, Christiana. She actually looks really pretty here. I think she looks very pretty. And then there's another picture of the two of them together right here. And as you can see, the hair is cut.
Yes.
She is losing weight, whatnot. They're totally still together, and I don't think they were ever not together. I don't think they were ever apart.
I agree, because when this episode aired, I started kind of doing some digging on, I went to the Google, and it was funny because, like you said, it was almost like it was timed perfectly of where they just kind of were off of social media for a couple of days. And then, now I cannot find her Instagram any longer. She was on Instagram. I know that she was on YouTube for a while. on TikTok.
TikTok, yeah, I did know she was on TikTok. That makes me wonder if they're one of the other couples that might be coming back.
I'm beginning to wonder that. I feel like that this was definitely staged because they even said, like, he went from being so angry that he actually cut his hair off and was doing a goodbye ceremony to within days she's posting "I love you" on Facebook. Exactly. And and obviously nobody knows really what happened in those couple of days. And I suspect what really happened was they just needed to do a really good ending for the season. And maybe that was the whole cliffhanger for them when they come back.
Right. And they look very happy together.
They look happy. And let me just tell you, she does not look like she went on a 2-week binge or smoking meth with her sister.
I don't think she went back to drugs. Yeah. I really don't. Because I don't think she would be looking as pretty and as healthy as she looks if she was doing that. I just don't.
No.
I think she just is getting healthier, losing some weight and whatnot. I think she's just taking good care of herself. That's what I think.
And I'm wondering if this was a John. I know that this is a thing for your heritage, for you to have the long hair. I really want you to cut your hair. Please, honey, for me, cut your hair. Because that is the best picture we have seen of John on her Facebook page. He has never looked better.
I know. I like his hair all slicked back and stuff. He looks really nice.
He looks great.
John kind of got into some trouble a while back with the whole we'll just say he was getting into some stuff that he was supposedly raising funds for something that turns out those weren't. There was a lot of that. The case. It was a while back, but it did. Well,
it wasn't just one. There was 3 or 4 that
was it several.
Oh, it was several, and a lot of, and I think
he gave most. Did he give all the money back, or he gave?
I think that he gave some. I don't think that he gave all, but the big one where I do believe that he ended up having to go and pay back, which got him to, I guess, kind of, maybe they came to some type of arrangement or something, but allegedly, he was started not really a nonprofit, but they were collecting money for laptops for schools, and people were donating money to him for laptops for schools. And when they checked to see if these laptops were ever delivered, the schools never received the laptops. So I don't know. I never heard anything about it after that. So my assumption is that either he ended up
that would have been
donating money,
so he had to have made it right somehow.
He definitely had to have made it right, because they would have gotten him for fraud. So whatever it was, he was able to.
Well, I hope that he learned his lesson.
I kind of feel like he has.
Yeah.
I feel like, quite honestly, it's funny because Christiana is really sort of like the criminal. They both done jail time. He's an ex-con too.
And then he pulls this stunt and gets in trouble. Yeah.
I feel like she has.
I don't know if he ever got in actual legal trouble though. I think he was just shamed a lot about it. Because
he was, nobody, and some of the other stuff that I know, it was just more or less of a shaming that came out of it. And, he didn't respond to it. He's like, and the okay, so here's the reality too. Just because you stop off someplace with your family to have, I know that there was this big blow up because, he was seen in Vegas. Just because he decided, we don't know if he was like, listen, I got a week off from work. I know we have to go to this funeral. We're going to be driving, or we're going to drive down here because the flight, I can get a flight out of here.
He said too that he likes to see places a lot.
He likes to see places. So I kind of didn't
really. This has been a while ago, because if you remember when we saw her, everybody thought she was pregnant.
Yes, everybody thought that she was
just
pregnant.
Like at the very beginning of this episode, we all thought she was pregnant, but she wasn't.
She was not pregnant.
or if she was, and they now have a baby, boy, did they hide that one really well.
They hit it really, yeah, they hit it really well. They hit it really well.
I don't think that was the case. I think she just gained a lot of weight. I don't know how you gain that much weight in jail or prison or whatever, but I mean, I guess it can happen.
Yeah.
Stress, maybe.
Stress, yeah. I mean, you can go to the commissary and have snacks and stuff
Stress
like that.
And not getting enough exercise, and I'm sure a lot of those things, they all sort of they all kind of go together. They're not good.
Yeah. But I'll be honest. I mean, I kind of thought, I'm like, everybody's like jumping to conclusions that they took a vacation, and it could have very well had been, listen, we're going to stop off here. We're going to do some shopping. It's just we're taking, here are the places that we're going to stop along the way. And try to make it, I mean, it's not really a vacation, but at least let's have some.
Well, just because you stop somewhere and enjoy the sights for a minute does not mean that you have spent a boatload of money like gambling and whatnot. I mean, Vegas, just because you go to Vegas doesn't mean you necessarily gamble.
No, a lot of people don't
say it.
Right.
It does not.
No.
Let's get rid of
so that. Hopefully, I will be honest with you, I would love to see them come back. I mean,
I think that they probably will.
Right.
That's my suspicion.
Right.
Let's get rid of.
Oh, but again, they kind of fall in the same lines of how I feel like with Amber. I'm like, do you continue to do a show that could put yourself at risk of reviolating yourself and getting in trouble because you've got to like have the drama that goes along with it,
right?
Or you're at a point now where you want to kind of like be out of the limelight and just have a nice life together and just be normal.
Yeah. Did we forget about Ray and Brittany too? How did we do that?
Oh, Ray and I knew there was another Ray and Brittany.
Jeez, like there was a lot on this whole episode. I think you're right. We almost could have done this as a split one, but it's okay because we didn't, and it's fine.
They're kind of boring though.
They're very boring, and you know what? She's starting to get on my last nerve.
Oh, she got on my last nerves about 3 episodes ago.
And I kind of think that from what little bit I've been seeing recently, that he might be stepping out on her a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to sit there and say, do you blame him? Because
because she's so freaking controlling. Like
you don't want to ever say that. But I'm sorry. Regardless if it's an engagement ring or a promise ring,
it's still a ring.
Do not publicly humiliate the person that you love.
No.
And not only did she humiliate him in front of her friends and family that were there, but she humiliated him on national TV. I really hope that this was all staged. And I really hope that he was okay with it.
Well,
just like,
I can tell you this much, that they have done lives together recently. And he has tried to do lives. Let me rephrase that. And guess who is right next to his side?
Oh, of course, she's there.
I mean,
she's a looking guy.
So far up his butt. It's like, can you just can you not?
He's a good looking guy. His personality, he seems like he's so laid back and just whatever. Do you know what I mean? I do feel like he would be a catch, and I'm wondering how much longer he's going to be able to maintain the high maintenance girlfriend / fiance / possible wife. Can you imagine when she has a baby?
She said, I don't know. She says she's not going to entertain that though. Essentially, she's not going to give him any sort of she was pissed about not getting an engagement ring, and that's where where she comes in and says, I'm not going to entertain that. Well, he's given you a ring, and okay, maybe I don't know if he should have put it as promise ring or whatever. It doesn't really matter,
right?
And she even said, this is a nice enough ring to propose with. You should have just proposed. So if it's that nice, and I don't really remember if we actually were shown the ring like close up, but it did look like it was a nice ring.
It looked like it was a very nice ring.
And then here she sits with her friends, And she goes, and she's telling them that she didn't take the ring. And she goes, oh, you're turning down the promise. And I'm like, yeah, you kind of are.
You are.
You kind of are. And then here it looks to be, this is one of her, I don't recall. Is this her cousin? It's not a brother, I don't think, is it?
No, I don't think it's her brother. I'm not sure.
It's somebody in the family. And he says, just let me do it when I feel like I'm ready. I mean, hello. He just got out of prison.
But you know what? But we see this a lot, especially with women on this show.
Yeah, they want it all. The minute they get out, they want it all.
But that's because the men have told them, I can't wait until I get out so I can give you everything I couldn't give you. I want to marry you. I want to give you babies. I want to have the house. I want to have this commitment. You're the only person for me. I love you so much. And then they get out and they're just like, ooh, I got freedom. I feel like Ray is still a very good guy. We've seen some men on this show that have been horrible. I
think he is. And here he's telling the story about where he's never been romantic before because he was never taught that. If you recall, he said, didn't he say one of his parents was killed or something like that when he was really young?
Yeah.
They either died or were killed. I don't remember. I did have a screenshot of it, but I think I took that one down just because I didn't think I didn't want to put that up. But I do know he lost a parent. I think he ended up, I don't know who actually raised him. Maybe he was a single mom situation. I'm not sure. But either way, he says he's never been taught how to be romantic with a woman. He just wasn't taught that. That's just
right.
And if you don't see it, if you're not around it, you're not going to learn it.
Yeah. And some men just aren't. I mean,
it's just so about last night with the whole ring situation. Does he look like he's gonna run off to like school or something with that backpack on? And they're like, because look, they're like cruising down the beach. Tell me he does not look like he's ready for school.
I feel like he packed all of his shit up in his backpack in case things went really, really bad.
Yeah, and he goes, I didn't know I was going to have you upset like that. He really did not know this was going to upset her.
I think that he thought, I'm going to give you a ring. You've got a ring. It's a promise ring. And here's another thing I don't get to. What is the big deal if that ring would have been a promise ring or an engagement ring? Exactly. Nobody says that you had to get married by the end of the year. Give her the ring as an engagement ring. I get
a long engagement.
And then you just have a long engagement, and that's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay for you to kind of play into her fantasy a little bit and say, I want us to get married, but I want to do it the right way. I mean, do you remember the conversation that he had with his mother? Not this week, but the week before, where he's like, I want to do it the right way. I want to give her what she deserves. I think that in his mind, he kind of has this little idea or fantasy of how he wants to propose to her. He knows that her expectations is going to be a really nice ring.
Right.
He doesn't have the money. He needs to save up for it. I wish he would have just said to her, this is all I can do for you right now because I can't give you the ring and the engagement that you really wish that you could have.
I think says, it looks like she says right here, she said straight up said, I'm not wearing it on my left hand.
Of course she's not, because she's a bitch.
And actually, I don't know if you've heard, but since then, Ray has come out and said on a live that he has since given her another ring. So she has 2 rings and she doesn't wear either one.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Like, girl, I just want to smack you in your face right now. Let me tell
you. Why is she with a guy that cannot afford her lifestyle?
I don't know. People give her a lot of slack for her looks too. I'm just like, that's not very nice. I don't want to go on somebody for their looks because, I mean, that's just. Wait, his mom died? I thought it was his dad that died. Shit, my bad. Thank you, Kimmy Ann. I couldn't remember because I did have it. It's so tiny on my phone. But right here is where he starts talking about, well, they're talking about going to the bedroom, enjoying that little quality time together. And she goes, right now? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess he figures after all he went through, the least he could do is give him some. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. She is way too bougie for him. I think that she enjoys the fact that he is not too opinionated and doesn't challenge her on the things that she wants. She has a good job. She can afford the things that she wants, which is great. But I just don't. I can see him getting so demoralized in their relationship.
Yeah.
To the point of where your expectations are so high, I'm never going to be able to meet them. Yeah. That's where the problem is going to come, because she's so focused on what she wants. She doesn't really seem to focus on what he wants. And now you know that he's been on the show.
That comes with a narcissistic personality, which she does have.
I can tell you I've so many girls were in his
a million times with the whole narcissism, and it is real, and it is not fun to be around a narcissist, because no matter what you do, you're never going to do enough for them. You're never going to make them happy. You're never going to please them, and they're never going to return the favor.
No,
they're never going to do anything for you, which I think he's gonna give and give and give to this girl, and to the point where he has given so much that he has nothing left to give. He's just gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'm done."
Right. Well, right now, like I said, he's got all these women now that I'm sure that are direct messaging him on Instagram.
I would bet on it.
And it is just going to take a couple of women that are going to be talking about what he needs and what can I do for you, and what would make you happy.
Right.
It's going to, at some point, it's just going to click with him, and he's going to be like, I'd rather be with somebody who wants to make me happy than me having to make you happy.
Well, yeah, and he's doing his best, but I think with her, it's just a very difficult situation.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever going to come easy.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know what's going to happen between these two. They may or may not be on the next season. I don't know. I haven't heard yet.
They're kind of boring.
They are. I'm not sure.
But you know what? She's a villain.
I'm not sure they'll show up on the next season or not.
But she's a villain. And
yeah,
so
she's pushy, so they might.
She's the bad guy. So there's a possibility that they might be back just for people to hate her even more.
Well, and then we have this one for sure is going to come back. Good old Deonte.
Oh,
so I find this interesting. If you take a look at this, okay, look how light it is outside.
Yes.
Deonte is going to go sit, and he's going to eventually walk over where he thinks this wedding's going to be. Blah blah blah.
I love that his car broke down on the way to the wedding.
No, he got stuck in the mud. Remember?
Yeah, I got stuck in the mud. Yes.
Got stuck in the mud. They pulled him out, but now he's going to walk around and go and look at this wedding where, they have already, she's, I don't know why you wanted me here, but you want to leave for support, right? Hold on. That's later on in the show. My bad.
That's later on. Yeah, that's definitely later on.
They're not in any kind of order. They're not in any order here, but Dante, he's kind of making himself, is it Dante or Deonte? I think it's Deonte.
I think it's Deonte.
So they had their little ceremony, and of course you got to finish the ceremony with shots, because why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for somebody that has so many problems with their damn liver, I've never seen, and if you'll recall, Tia was drinking prior to this wedding. Don't you remember? Yes. I shared that last week. She's sitting on a bench drinking straight up whiskey and chasing it with Coke. Yes. I'm just like, I
don't know how. Well, I know that she's supposed to have an operation. I'm assuming that's already happened, because it was pretty much life or death, and she wanted to get married. Remember, before she had the operation,
right. It had to be done right then and there.
Yes.
But you notice now they're in the dark. They went from Deonte to cruising around out there in the freaking light to they're now in the dark. So I don't know how many takes all this took, but it's
sitting on rocks contemplating life.
Yeah, it must have been a lot. I think there was a lot of takes on this one. I'm not sure, but I feel like there was.
I kind of feel like this was all set up. Okay, let's just see this. I'm pretty sure this is also up.
This is what weirded me out. What is with the guys behind the trees?
And he's got his sunglasses on at dark.
Got his sunglasses on. That's why I told you, though. This started during the daytime. And, this is them confessing their love for each other. And he's over here, bebopping behind the freaking trees, looking around, going,
He got that from Stan.
I was just thinking that. I was thinking it's Stan 2.0.
You watched one of the early episodes of Stan hiding behind trees.
You know what? It makes me wonder, does WeTV put him up to it?
Oh my God. I think that they did. And I don't know if you have any other pictures of Deonte with his jacket, because the jacket fits him nice at the top. But if you notice, that jacket is a very short jacket. That jacket does not fit him. He keeps pulling it down. I don't know if
you know what? I did notice that. Now that you said
pulling the jacket down because the jacket doesn't fit him. I feel like they were like,
I think WeTV bought it for him.
I think that they were like, wardrobe, get us a red smoking jacket.
They're all about ill-fitting clothes and funky-looking freaking wigs.
Oh my God. I was like, you're not even dressed to impress getting to go to this wedding.
What does this one say? Oh, after it's all said and done, he says it's crazy because I still love her. Why, Deonte? Right. Like, why? Does he, though? I don't think he does.
I don't think that he does. I think that he has been over this since the beginning of the season.
I think he's going through the motions at this point.
I think he's going through the motions.
He said, here comes this little mother effer hiding behind a tree, and we know who said that? Was that Tia? That was either Tia or Nicole that said that. And then they ask, why are you here? And he says, I'm here to show my support. Well, are you, though?
Well, if you were there to show your support, you wouldn't have sat contemplating life on a rock and you would have walked up. You would have done what Raul did with Corey and Evelyn. You would have just picked a seat at the farthest back corner and hope that nobody saw you.
Look at him. He says, I'm driving myself crazy to save this chick.
I think this was complete. The fight between him and Tia, completely made up. I mean,
it was very, very hard to get a still shot of that one because Tia jumped on him. She did.
Tia jumped on him, but let's all still remember, Tia is still a female.
I know. Well,
and I don't know. Tia might have been able to actually take him because Deonte seems like he's skinny, but he's built. I mean, if you've ever seen him without a shirt on,
he's got muscles and whatnot.
He's got some muscles, and
here's the cast trying to get them off of each other. As Tia simply says, I can't stand him. If I could go back, I don't know what she would do differently there. Honestly, I don't know what was said.
No, she said if I would go back, I would do it all over again. Hit
him?
Yes. And Nicole is like, he ruined my wedding. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
And again, I still in a lot of these situations, I still even have to question if these weddings are actually even real. That they have not already been married.
There's where she's getting ready to lay into him right there.
Oh yeah, she's getting ready to.
She's got that face, and I know when he walks off, he says, "My mama taught me to never hit on a woman."
Right.
He did say that because he does know that no matter what, she is still female.
She is still female.
That's right. She might be very, very butch looking or whatever it is. She might look like a guy, but she's not. So
she's still a female, and he could still very much hurt her.
That's why he was really, really loud and proud and saying, "Hey, I didn't put my hands on her. I did not touch her."
Right.
He was.
Well, they have it. I mean, they have it right there on video, and that kind of also plays into a lot of these shows too. When you physically assault someone on camera, you can get arrested for it.
Right.
Now, and again, it is not necessarily if you hit me and you hit me in front of a police officer or on camera, on film, and the police get a copy of that, the police can charge you. Right. I don't need to press charges against you. The cops can press charges.
They'll do it for you. Yeah.
So that also kind of plays into a little bit sometimes of, is this really real or is this more? I really kind of felt like this whole thing was all made up between the car getting stuck in the mud.
Well, because, and I don't know how many are familiar with this or know this, but Deonte will be on the next season.
Yes, but not
with Nicole, though. He's going to be with Lindsey.
Mm-hmm.
Who
yep.
I don't know if y'all remember Lindsey or not. She had like the snaggletooth situation going on. She was with Josh.
With the older guy, that poor older guy.
By the way, I just found this out the other day that Josh is back in prison. I didn't know that.
He is?
To me. Mm-hmm.
Do we know why?
I think it was a parole violation. Aren't they all?
Usually.
Actually, though, I think he got in trouble, too, for something.
Right.
I don't remember what it was now, but I know he's back in prison.
Right.
Because he's sending messages through someone else to post on his social media for him.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm like,
yeah,
dude.
no,
He was, do you remember who he was? He was the one that robbed the bank.
Yes.
And why I have so many issues with this, even though I think he's probably one of the cutest guys that's ever been on there, is because I've worked in banking most of my life. I was like, wait, and I've been robbed. And I don't care how damn cute they are. It's
still you're getting robbed.
Shit out of you. You don't want to get robbed.
No.
And even though it's not your money, it is your life. And when they threaten your life, it's scary.
It's very scary.
So the fact that he did that, I was like, oh, dude, I already don't like you. Like, don't even show me the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of grew on me. I felt like he wasn't as crazy as she is, but now he's in trouble again. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. Thank you for proving me wrong. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Well, like in this episode, I mean, he was on the, we got a phone call from her from jail.
That was Lindsey. Yeah, but what's she doing back? Well, I didn't know she was back in prison either, though. Or in jail.
Yes. She ended up violating parole she was in jail at the end of their season.
You know what? Hold on. Am I confused about who she was with?
The older man.
She was with Scott.
Scott. Yeah, Scott. That's
right. There's two Lindseys. She was with Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And she had the little girl.
Yes. Remember, she
was the one that was always
his office
about, he didn't have this done in the house. And he didn't have that. Yes. They look so much alike that my brain automatically went, okay, my bad. Sorry for that. Yes, you're absolutely right. What did she go back for? Did it say?
Parole violation.
Okay.
There, I don't remember. I'm fairly certain.
Wonder whatever became of Scott. He just
it was probably drug related. Probably. Well, they said that his whole job and having all of this money and being the CEO,
that it was all made up.
That was not actually the case. That wasn't. Yeah,
I don't know if you saw this or not, but I follow Tyrese on Instagram, and he showed a check. You follow him?
I do, but I didn't see what you're talking about.
He shared a screenshot of a check from Love After Lockup, but this was the new season. Love During Lockup is what it said on the check, and it was like for $200 some odd, and he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go buy." Because WeTV pays so well, I'm gonna go buy me a new house or something like that. And I was like, "Wait, what?" So, but when I looked closer, I realized it said Love During Lockup. So he has found himself another chick in prison.
No,
I would bet on it.
No.
There's going to be some comeback kids this season. It's going to happen.
Well, I do know that Tyrese for a while there was talking about he thought he was going to get his own spinoff. And they were going to do some show. But I don't think it ever actually came to, obviously it didn't come to fruition, but interesting. That's really interesting.
We should bring Tyrese on and ask him at one point what he can tell us.
I would love to know if he is going to be in Love During Lockup. I would have thought that he would have been like, no, thank you anymore.
I think that he is, though. It definitely said Love During Lockup on the check.
All right. Well,
unfortunately, he showed their account number too. I'm like, dude.
Boy,
probably should black that out.
Probably should block that out because I don't think
I can assure you, I bet you that picture is gone because Sharp Entertainment was not going to be happy.
No. Well, I can assure you, Sharp Entertainment has already closed that account.
Probably.
They would have immediately closed it, and he might have actually been breaching of his contract if he.
It could have been.
He may not be on the show.
Yeah, because I had no idea he was going to be on the show until I saw it. Unless that just happens to be what it said on the check. Maybe it was for a previous season he was on.
Well, I was going to say, I would think that for $200, that would have been more of like an appearance on the show versus actually being on the show.
That's what someone else said. They thought it was for an appearance.
Yeah, so maybe he's
not a full. Yeah, it could be just
right.
It could be like a "Where Are They Now" thing.
It could be, yeah. I mean, or maybe he was involved with someone, and then they ended up talking to somebody else, and now that couple's on the show.
Possibility, yeah.
I still don't understand. I don't. I mean, I know I'm going to watch it. I know I'm going to. As much as
I know I'm going to watch it too. I just don't know how. I don't know how they're going to make this one work. We're primarily going to be seeing the person on the outside, of course. Yeah. Because love during lockup, you're not going to be able to see much love going on. I mean, other than letters and phone calls and that type of stuff. But unless they're given like a little bit more freedoms or whatever. But usually they don't care about that kind of stuff on these shows. But I don't know.
What I took this as is they're kind of going off of what TLC does with 90 Days. It's almost like the test run of the couples for love after lockup. So now you're going to see their relationship while they're in jail.
Right.
And they're probably going to pick the couples that the fan,
they want to be on Love After Lockup. Yeah.
And then they're going to end up being on Love After Lockup. I mean, we saw a little bit of like, we in the earlier Love After
Sharp
Lockup.
Entertainment is known for doing this, though, even though it is different network. It's WeTV instead of TLC. They are known for adding on like spinoffs and whatnot. So this is going to be a totally new spinoff. So we're going to have Love During Lockup, Love After Lockup, and Life After Lockup.
Right. And like I said, that's sort of like that's what TLC has done.
Yeah.
90 day before the 90 days, 90 Day Fiance. And then Happily Ever After. They're kind of like,
girl, they have like 500 spinoffs for 90 Days.
There's so many spinoffs.
There's Single Life, and there's just there's too many to even name.
But if you remember the first, like at least the first season of Love After Lockup, like a lot of the season was the inmates were still in jail.
Yeah,
and you were seeing a lot of sort of like.
Especially the first couple of episodes.
Yes. Working up to them getting released and,
talking about kind of what they did while they were there and then them getting ready to go and he picked them up and whatnot. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
So maybe they're kind of they're expanding on that because I think a lot of people, I kind of, you find out a lot, you find out that you're not the only love letter that they're receiving.
I feel Damn it. Now this time I thought I was the only one getting love letters.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of love letters that are being received.
So they give a little recap towards the end of how everybody's doing, which I've already showed this one of Sarah and Sean.
Mm-hmm. They're planning on getting married soon.
My guess is I absolutely think that they will be showing their wedding on TV. That's my thought.
I agree.
I do think that they will be back. I think that they will absolutely be back. Now, I don't really know about Tia and hold on. It said something before that. And now let's see what it said before that. Because I have these so out of order.
She keeps in contact with Deonte.
Well, it says that she and that's the one I got rid of. It says that she and Tia are happily married.
Yes.
But that she is now. Why is she keeping in contact with him? Somebody please tell me that.
Money.
You think?
Back burner again. This is sort of like John and Lacey. There, I mean, but I think that I really do believe. I do think that Nicole really did like him. But I think that when she got on the outside, she realized this is not the relationship that I want. This isn't what I'm looking for. You could tell during the season, he seems like he's a little needy too.
He does, and she wasn't into him.
She is not into the needy guy.
No, she just wasn't into him at all, period.
And yeah, exactly. And I think that maybe she was kind of like, okay, well, I was in jail and I was with a woman. But when I get out of jail, I'm now going to be, I'm going to be straight or I'm going to be a bisexual. And then I think that she realized, no, actually, I've probably always been a lesbian.
Right.
Because she just was not attracted to him, I feel like, at all.
No. It says he's still looking for love in all the wrong places, but we know he's already found it. And of course, he's in freaking prison or whatever.
And, Tia and Nicole maybe a little bit, they might touch on their relationship a little bit in the next
season. It's possible. They might. This one says strange charges were dropped. That is true.
Yes, we know that.
He was living with a friend. That's true.
Yes.
And then we have...
I didn't necessarily know if that's the friend he was living with, though.
No. That just happened to be where it showed him working out. Remember before when he and Lacey went to work out and that girl was kind of flirting with it? I know it was a bad like still shot.
Right.
And then it says Lacey and Shane are currently separated, which we kind of already figured that out.
Right.
Let's see here. Then we have...
And then there's the John and Lacey update.
Yes. I'm looking for... Where is John? Where is John? They don't show John, but I know he's in here somewhere.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if they are still together. Because Lacey was doing a lot of posts, the dirty delete. She would post her
I know.
And John, and then she would stop, and then...
Well, this is John's new girlfriend.
Yes, she's gorgeous.
She's very, very pretty. He has a type. I mean, however, this girl to me looks more feminine.
Yes.
They did show that John. I don't know why I don't have this in here. That they
did say that they were back together again.
Well, it said that they had contemplated getting back together again, and then if I recall, it said that he wasn't really down with that, and he's back together with this girl.
Yes.
Now I'm kind of surprised because if I was her, I would not be too thrilled about the fact that he spent time with his ex-girlfriend. But I mean, that's not me.
But again, I'm wondering if that wasn't a little bit of
maybe just to shake up the show
a little bit of having pictures of them being posted, because you didn't really see them together.
That's true.
You didn't see other people capturing pictures of them being out together and stuff. So,
that's interesting. Yeah, I kind of thought you're kind of right. I think they would.
I was kind of like, I would think that if they were together, Lacey would have been plastering that all over the place, that they were back together again. And she has not even done any of her upload, dirty, delete pictures in a while.
True. Here is John, who hasn't heard from Christiana since she left, which we all know is
BS
because she never left. So,
right.
Y'all stop lying about this shit. Come on.
Yep.
Tell us the truth.
We demand
it. We have it right here where clearly y'all are together. So stop.
She went to go get her makeover. That's why she was gone for 4 days.
Probably. I hate when they pull that crap though. Like why? Why do you have to do that? I don't understand it. Then we have, who is this? I don't even know who this is right now. Hold on. Oh, Ray has been paying his restitution and saving for another ring, which we know he's got. And then you've got Brittany is still waiting for a proposal from Ray, which I kind of feel like probably happened.
Mm-hmm.
I think it did. But like he said on his lives, she's got 2 rings and she doesn't wear either one of them.
Yeah.
And then we have, let's see here. Oh, this is the whole, like, this mess. Marcelino and Brittany are doing better than ever.
Mm.
And I wonder if it has something to do with threesome that they have going on. I don't know.
Sister wives crossover.
It's the whole thing is odd.
Right.
It's very odd. You know what? I actually don't even know who this is. Oh, yeah. I thought this was Brittany. Yep. Okay, so she did. I'm confused. It says she opened a new sober living house with, what is that? Cannon?
Yeah, that's her. That's the
her partner, right?
Yeah.
So where did they come up with the money for this one? Or was that just a big hoax too?
No, well, remember their other partner ran off with 80,000.
That's what I'm saying. Was that real, or was that?
No, I think that was. I would not be surprised if, I don't think it would have been. It was $80,000, but my guess is that I don't know if he actually ran off with the money. I'm wondering if maybe that was for the show to give them some drama with it. And maybe he just left the partnership, because I don't know where they, like you're saying, I don't know where they would come up with the capital for it again. Unless they maybe got a second mortgage on their house. Marcelino, I'm sure, is probably still gambling, even though he's got a real job. But they do make, I'm sure they make pretty good money.
They make good money off the show. Actually, Love After Lockup pays better than 90 Day.
Mm-hmm. So you got to figure she was taking every single one of those checks. Oh, Stan. My Stan.
You're excited about Stan, and I knew you could not. Whoops! I knew you could not wait to see him, so I had to show him.
Stan the man is in a new relationship.
He's in a new relationship, obviously, with Tina.
Yes.
And then we have Lisa, and this is where I say, look at how pretty her eyes are.
Yep.
Lisa is single and living with her brother Rick. Now, I'm guessing her hair has probably grown out quite a bit since.
I hope so.
I would like to hope so.
I really would like to see her.
I actually think she's a really pretty girl. I do.
Yeah. She needs better hair.
She needs better hair.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Puppy and Amber. So right here we have Amber, who's still single and focusing on her career, which I think she runs like a bar or something to that effect. It's like a pub or something. I'm not real sure. You can tell that she's the manager, assistant manager. I don't know. I don't think she owns it, but I think she does run it.
Yep.
And then it does say Puppy got out of jail 1 week. Out of jail after 1 week, which I was really happy to see, because I wasn't sure.
Yep.
I was really happy to see that.
COVID worked in her favor.
It did. And then she and Eric are still engaged, but have not set a wedding date. So what do you want to bet? This trio will be back on. I bet money on it.
Yeah, I bet. I have a feeling that they will be back on.
We really have to see Eric, though. I don't mind seeing the girls. I just don't care about.
Well, I'll be honest with you. She was really pissed off because she was in jail, and that weekend he was still going to Vegas.
He was still going. I mean,
she was mad that he was going to Vegas.
As far as we know, that's what she says, right? Yep. So I mean,
she was pissed because she was missing the Vegas trip.
Oh, just in case y'all want to see a picture of the girl that was supposedly flirting with Ray, this is her.
See?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. She's pretty. And she's very tiny. Look how tiny she is.
And
she looks nothing like Brittany. Nothing.
And probably Ray.
This was shared, by the way. This was shared on Brittany's. She said, this is what y'all's Ray deserves. Now, I don't know why she said it that way. And it says baby mama. I'm confused by that, but she did eventually remove it. She deleted it from her story. So I don't know what she meant by that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, because there has been no mention that Ray has an ex or a baby mama or.
No. So I don't know what she was doing there. And then she went on to say that if it wasn't for her, some of the scenes, she wrote herself, and I'm just like, wait, what? She's essentially saying that she should have been the producer of the show herself.
Oh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even lying. She did say that. Go look at her story. I bet you money is still there on her story.
That is some serious.
I'll send it to you. And actually, I might can find it right now so I could send to you because I'm very. Oh, did my phone died?
That's some serious self-absorption right there.
My phone straight up died. I thought I heard it doing something. I'm like, what is it doing?
Dying.
Dying. It said, yo, lady, you used me up too much tonight.
Like I'm dying.
Wow. Yeah, it's got nothing. It never does that. I never let my phone die. But yeah, I'll send you her because I'm pretty sure even if, let's see, I want to say I saw that this morning. So I don't know how many hours it's been up. But yeah, she posted like she should have been the producer and she did this and she did that. And a lot of this stuff was taking place because if she did the input, I'm thinking, oh, WeTV is not going to like that, honey. They are not going to like you out there saying that you were the writer.
If that's the case, Brittany and Ray definitely will not be coming back.
That's what I'm thinking. If she's out there talking shit like that, they won't be back.
If you're already like telling the producers that you should be sitting this and Ray should be sitting here and they're going to be like, and contract has now just been terminated. Thank you.
Exactly, because they don't put up with that kind of crap. I mean, come on.
Not gonna with that.
What's wrong with these people? Why do they think that's okay? And like
absorption.
Even fans and stuff know that they sign NDAs and that they have certain things that they can't tell and whatnot.
Right. Exactly. That's neat. That's crazy. Crazy.
I can't believe we managed to do all this in less than 2 hours. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised.
I am shocked.
There was a lot
that's because we're doing 90 Day tomorrow and then Skit Wednesday.
I have something that just came in the mail today.
Ooh. And then we're like, what are we on? Well, definitely Friday night. We're not doing anything because that's Christmas Eve.
No, yeah, we're going to give y'all Christmas off. Come on.
Okay, we're going to give you Christmas off.
But that's all you get. You just get Christmas and that's it. We should do kind of a Christmassy theme.
Well, we have our Christmas Eve party. I do not think that you want me to be going live anytime.
Actually, I think I might.
It would be good. Just kidding.
I think I might. Do you get a little tipsy?
Oh yeah, it's I start cooking at around.
And this is why I wish I had a community tab because I would take a vote. I'll take one. I'll tell you what. I'll take one on my 90 Day page. Who wants to see Raquel tipsy? Because I'm on it.
I will definitely. Depending on the time we go, I might be like this. This might be what you see.
Well, see, it will be Christmas Eve, so I'll be honest with you. I usually drink quite a bit on Christmas Eve. Not quite a bit, but I sit back and sip and enjoy, and I like watch movies.
I'll be like this. With my drink.
So we're just gonna see like, are we gonna see like one eyeball? Is that how that's gonna happen?
One eye open. Yeah, no, we start pretty early. Well, our annual ugly sweater party that we've had now for at least the last like 8 years.
Oh, I need to see pictures of that.
Yeah, I'll go and I can send pictures, and we give out trophies and everything. Has been we start. It used to be it would start at 4 until I learned that at 2 a.m. when people are just leaving and I have not wrapped anything and I am highly intoxicated, throwing gifts in gift bags and putting them under the tree. And then thank God my kids are older where I'm just like, it's too early.
We got another vote.
I want to see it. We got one vote in.
She's gonna have to go live after she's inebriated. I cannot wait.
Oh yeah, it's like we've got games that we play, all kinds of drinking games. Sometimes we've had 15 people. Especially with COVID, we haven't had. we still host it, but
you mean
it's not
there's
as
some
widely
weird virus
publicized.
going on? I had no idea.
Huh?
I've not heard anything about this virus you're talking about.
Nothing about the virus that you're talking about.
No,
the virus.
I've not heard a word. I've heard nothing about it.
Not a word. So, you know, we still have it, but it used to, in past years, what we've done is we just pretty much do like a invite on Facebook and says the house is open, come on over. You know, now we do it at 2, hoping that everybody will be out of house by 10. And
you know what, you guys, you can vote down in the comment section.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to say no. They're going to want to see you like tipsy.
All right. I will make you a deal. If people are actually out of my house by 10 o'clock, I will come on live. I will not be tipsy. This will not be tipsy. The lady with the brown hair will not be tipsy. The lady with the brown hair will be.
What kind of party pooper are you? We're all expecting.
No. I'm saying at that point, I would have already had like 2 bottles of rum chata shots. We have a roulette wheel, and we also have a bingo shot where we put like it's all types of different shots that you take depending on what color you get. That's the shot that you take.
Damn, that makes me want to fly out there just for your party.
Oh God, I would love for you to fly out. You would have a ball. And I mean, anybody who are big drinkers, you know,
I would just turn on the live, set up a tripod somewhere, and let her rip.
And just let her rip, right? You know, everybody's out on the porch. The music is playing. It gets
Isn't that
pretty
cold there yet?
Oh yeah, it's like 34 degrees out, but we have heaters. We've got the big stand-up heaters that are out on our back, and our back on our screened-in porch, so that all the smokers can go out there and smoke and have a good time and yeah. So it gets pretty, and the more creative you can be with your ugly sweater is pretty much you will win the trophy.
You did see, you didn't see the picture of the ugly sweater somebody sent me last night.
I did not. You did not send it to me.
It's nuts roasting on an open fire. And it's
nuts at the bottom?
It's nuts at the top.
Oh.
Like this little section is all cut out and you can see like a bunch of cleavage and there's like nuts placed like right here with little like pom-poms around it. And then underneath it is like a flame on the sweater. Who sent me that?
I have seen some very interesting Christmas sweaters. We get a whole variety of the homemade.
This one I thought was interesting because there was pecans in it.
I would have liked that. I need that sweater.
And you should put all pecans. I think you should have all pecans. No mixed.
Oh my God, I need a pecan sweater.
All pecans.
Pecans. I need a pecan sweater.
Okay. Here's the other debate we have, y'all. Is it pecan or pecan? 1 for pecan, 2 for pecan. I can't call it pecan. I'm just not where I come from. I can't.
Chestnuts.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yeah. It's exactly what it was. Chestnuts.
Chestnuts. I got it.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Chestnuts. I love it.
It's actually a really funny. I have to send it to you, but my phone, I mean, when it died. Oh, look, we're at 2% now.
Oh, 2%. So I'll get that picture at about 5 a.m.
No, it's on a slow charger right now. I have a fast one in the living room. It's just not in here with me. God. But
that's hilarious.
No, that was super funny. That was sent to me by Mother Teresa last night while I was on my live about all the weird Christmas gifts.
Right.
It's actually on that live.
I can't believe I missed the entire live. I was in the car. The entire live. I did not even know that you went live, which is funny because if I were in the car and I would have seen that you went live, I probably would have popped in the car, and just at least it would have been in the chat or something.
Yeah, she just left me all by myself last night.
Had no clue. Had no idea.
There's some pretty interesting gifts on there. You should go check them out.
Oh, I will definitely go check
the wine stoppers were killing me. I just can't.
Yeah, I will definitely go check it out.
I can't with that.
That's
I wonder. Let's see if I don't even know if I can pull anything up from.
Not when you're on 2%, you can't.
Oh, yeah, I can. Here. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Hold on. Can you see it?
Chestnuts roasting.
Yeah, I see the nuts on the chest and then the fire underneath.
Ah, I love it.
I'm going to send this to you in text right now.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Oh my God, that is so funny. That is
I really think you need this, Raquel.
I do need that.
You need this in your life.
I do need that in life.
And you need all pecans.
And I need all the pecans.
Pecans. Y'all, we're going to argue over how it's pronounced.
Pecans. It's pecans.
It's funny because, oh, there you go. I sent it to you. It allowed me. I'm surprised. There's not very much juice in that phone.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually pretty funny. Oh, what is happening? Oh, it's like all kinds of stuff is popping up now. Oh,
yeah, of course, now because you're friends with you're dead for who knows how long.
All right. Well, I guess we are going to call this a night.
Yes.
I have watched all of 90 Day, but I don't think I got very many screenshots. But oh my gosh, I have to. Okay, there's
I have not watched it. So don't spoil it for me.
Oh, I'm not. But there's one couple that I have to get video of because without video of these two together, you just will not understand like why it's so flipping funny. Just so you know, out of this particular couple, I'm trying to get one of them to come on here and interview with us. So I'm excited. I'm excited. He's trying to get permission, so we'll see.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Hopefully it works out because he's very funny and very quirky. You'll like the episode though. I have to admit, I like this season so far.
So what I've seen so far, it's been good.
Although I do feel like there's a couple of people that are not going to get the relationship they're expecting. I'll just put it that way.
I agree.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm worried. We shall see. Shaylin, have a fabulous night. Everybody else, there's people. Oh, wait.
No.
She said
it's with me, Shaylin.
She said, and it's pecans, not pecans. Oh, I told you. Wait, Shaylin, are you from the South? It's different. I'm telling you, Southerners pronounce it pecan.
It's pecan. It's pecan pie.
And y'all little Yankees up there pronounce it pecan.
Pecan.
Actually, that's not true either because I know some people that don't, that are from up north. She's look at her put her Yankee hat on.
Pecans. That's right. The Yankees will take pecans.
I can say that, y'all. I can say that because she's from down south, see? And everybody down south that I know of pronounces it pecan.
Well, you're all wrong. You know what? I would agree with you, but then we would both be wrong.
We could fight about this all night long.
All night long.
Oh my God. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I tried to, honestly, it took me a minute to get prepped for this one because I had so many screenshots and I'm all, oh my God. They were like blowing my mind. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't lying when I said in the beginning, she's sitting there watching me and goes, are you stressed? I'm like, I'm very, very stressed. I wasn't so stressed about I was stressed about how many freaking, okay, I will never do that again. I will only take two against one. So yeah, we're right and you're wrong. So there you go. Also, we have both voted that you have to come on here tipsy on Christmas Eve.
You got it.
Yeah.
We can make that happen.
Yeah, we're going to do it, y'all.
You might actually have a lot of people that will be on tipsy for Christmas Eve.
Oh, we could do open panel that night. That would be fun.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious.
Let's have everybody come up drunk.
All the drunks in my house.
All the drunks in the house. Let's just all
you can handle all the drunks in the house.
And talk about whatever you want as long as you're not talking crap about people. I don't care.
Yeah. No, they would just be drunk talk. You know, oh my God, I love you. No, I love you. I love you.
Oh my God, I love you more. Remember I would hug you.
And then somebody's going to cry in their drink like Darcy. I can't even.
Oh God, Darcy should be crying. Bless her heart. Yes. Shaylin says the more the merrier. Shaylin, you could come up with us.
I will 100% tell you. I will not watch Darcy and Stacy. You will need to find somebody else because I will not even.
Nope. I'm on board with you with that one. I can't do it. And I'll be honest with you. I am recording right now It's one of the 90-day seasons, and I'll have to take a picture of it out there and show you. I don't remember which one, but I've yet to watch one episode.
Nope. Won't watch
Not
it.
one.
Nope.
I don't know if I can get into another. I love 90 Day, but I'm not sure if I can get into this particular part this season. Although Annie and David start on January 10th.
Yeah, it's Annie and David and Lauren
and Alexi.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited because I think there might be something in the works for that night.
Oh, I hope so. I like them. I like them a lot. And you know what? I'd really like? I'd really like I feel like these two couples are not controversial.
No, and
there is not a lot of drama. And it would be really nice to be able to watch a show where I am not going to be screaming at the television, being really pissed off.
And I don't think you will, because I can tell you this. Annie and David primarily are going to be in Thailand, which they've already said, so it's okay for me to say it. Mm-hmm. No, this is not before the 90 days. This is
this is their spinoff.
It's their spinoff. Yeah, it's Annie and David. It's 90 Day Fiance Annie and David, and 90 Day Fiance
Lauren
and Alexia, which I don't know if y'all heard, but apparently he has COVID right now.
Does he?
That's what I heard.
I did not hear that.
And, they have 2 babies, and that's why people said some asked why Lauren was looking so stressed out. Duh.
Yeah, he's got. Yeah, that's.
Of course, she's stressed out right now. She had. Right. I know it came out, and I hope I'm not misquoting, but I'm pretty positive that they said he definitely tested positive for it. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that doesn't mean that they're all going to get it and whatnot.
I don't think I've seen anything. I don't think I've seen anything on Instagram from her. Was it announced on Instagram?
Yeah, I think it was. It might have been on a 90 day page, like on Facebook. I love Dave and Annie too. I actually have got to spend some time with them, and they're really fun. They're a really nice couple. Mm-hmm. They really love each other. I don't think y'all get it.
When you both have COVID,
they both have it.
You can't start them too early in the day or too young.
Oh, yeah. No.
On her post, it says when you both have COVID.
Okay. Well, I knew that he tested positive, so it does not surprise me that she has it as well. God, I hope I hope they're all right, because, with trying to take care of 2 babies and fighting that. And I mean, I don't know if they're asymptomatic, or I suspect they're having symptoms, because she looked like she did not feel good the other day, and I felt really bad for her. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I mean, she just looked like she didn't feel good. Right. You're sick, you're sick.
Yeah.
Yes, they do love each other. David is a really, really wonderful husband to her, let me tell you. And she's a very good wife. She's a very good wife. She's sweet. Yeah. They're funny. They're actually really funny together.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. If you go walking with David, you better get ready, because the little sucker walks fast. I don't care what anybody says. He took me out for a walk. Let's go for a walk around this beautiful little area in which I had seen it from afar, but never close. I was like, oh, no big deal. But I was on the verge of getting a sinus infection. It was right when I first started feeling bad. And I know you remember, because I was having a lot of issues.
Yeah.
I thought, should I go or should I not? But I knew I was just sneezing and stuff. So I went, and let me tell you something. He walked my ass off, y'all. And it wasn't even that far, but it was just he walks really fast. For you naysayers out there that say David is whatever y'all want to say, lazy or a bum, or don't go there, because that boy is he's in better shape than you think he is.
Mm-hmm.
When they go to Thailand, they walk everywhere, he says.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's just because you're heavy, that doesn't mean that you're not in shape.
Exactly. And I mean, actually, he's lost a lot of weight. He's down 3 pant sizes. I saw him on one of their little videos that they posted. And she goes, oh my gosh, how much weight? And he goes, I don't know, but I don't know if it's 3 pant sizes, or no, he hasn't worn them in 3 years, the pants that he had on. And I knew when I was there, I could tell he had lost weight. I said,
you can see the videos and stuff.
Yeah, you can't tell in the videos, but I'm like, you've lost weight. And he goes, I don't know. He goes, I've been trying. I could tell by looking at him. I knew he lost weight. He looks good. Mm-hmm. He's really working on it. Yes, girl, he'll walk your ass off. I'm not lying. It's he put me in the danger zone there for a minute. I was just like, I was like, Annie. I go, Annie. I didn't know he was gonna walk this fast. I'm like, he's killing me right now. She goes, okay, we stop for a minute. I was like, let me go over here and take a picture. Anything to just stop.
Like, can we just? Oh wait, look at this pretty rock. And let me just wait. I want to sit. I want to. Deonte has
like really pretty things on this little walk, like to stop and see. And then there's a huge fountain because it's Fountain Hills, and the ducks and whatnot. But every now and again, I'd have to be like, "Oh, let me go over here and see this." And I thought,
I need to go. Yeah. You took a page out of Deonte's playbook. I'm going to sit here on this rock and contemplate life. Just for a minute. I need to take in, soak in all.
I was like, all right. Oh, I did. I watched the sunset on the water. It was actually really pretty. Yeah, but I was just like, I'm dying over here. But they were in a hurry to get somewhere. So I was like, okay, I got to do this.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Note to self, don't ever take a walk with David and Anna.
Yeah, don't do it. No.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Don't do it. All righty. Well, we're going to peace out here, y'all. So we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is there any way? Are you working tomorrow?
I am, but I mean, it's slow this week.
I just realized we're going to like one of those drive-through like light shows. Have you ever been to one of those?
I have. A festival of lights. Yes.
I've been to one, and we have like several out here in the because we have a lot of desert out here. So they just they make it, I think, where you drive through like little maze area. But it's all like lit up and music and whatnot. So we're going to drive through that tomorrow. And so you and I will get together on times, but we'll figure out a good time to go. We may have to go after, but that's okay.
Okay.
I mean, clearly.
Well, I need to go get some sleep because it's 10 minutes to.
I know. Yes, you do. And I actually got to go and get some screenshots from the show I already watched. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with because we were all watching it as a family. So. They don't like when I stop it. They're like, stop doing that.
Stop doing that.
I get it.
Oh, my God.
All right, guys. We're peacing out of here. Thanks for hopping in. For everybody who came in to say hello. And for those of you who did not, you're still welcome too. So, all right. Bye.
Bye.